Life is unpredictable. However, the one thing that man can be sure of is that death is inevitable, the grave being his final destination. At the Kariakor Muslim Cemetery, where graves date back as far as 1919, the situation is getting desperate as the cemetery is full, with the attendants having to stretch the space further by squeezing those that come seeking burial grounds in the little space provided. Other grounds that were provided by the government as recent as the year 2003 are full to capacity, prompting caretakers to lock the area up as there is no other space left. This area used to serve as the parking lot of the cemetery. However, on my right, graves extend to the fence, which tell of a situation of an overpopulated cemetery. The unkempt grounds appear to represent the resignation of this community that fears that the practice they hold dear may be hindered by the lack of resources.
Muislamu akifa, mambo manne ni lazima afanyiwe, ni muhimu. Jambo la kwanza ni kuoshwa. Baada ya kuoshwa, afungwe sanda ama kile kitambaa cheupe. Baada ya hapo aswaliwe. Baada ya kuswaliwa ni kuzikwa.
This has led to the search for an alternative, one that many may frown upon, but to them, it is the only solution to the problem.
Sasa hapa ni kufanya recycling kwa kaburi ambazo ni za zamani, hata zingine ni nzee bwana zaidi yangu. Mimi niko na zaidi ya miaka 66. Zingine mimi nimekuja nimezikuta. Zile sisi tunazo recycle. Zingine sisi hatuzijui. Ukienda wewe unakuta ni kama ni patupu, basi unachimba. Na ikiwa kwa at least utakuta ni kaburi, ni haki na ni sheria wewe kurudisha mchanga na usiendelee kuchimba.
The practice that is acceptable in the Muslim setting is, however, limited by the influence of the Western culture. According to the Muslim faith, it is ideal not to construct mausoleums on gravesides so as to save space for future generations.
Pana kaburi hapa za 1919, hata mimi sijafikiriwa. Mpaka leo ziko na zimejengwa, na kaburi hizo walikuwa wanazifanya kubwa sana. Kaburi moja kama hiyo ikiwa haipo, hapo pahali pesa ziko watu watatu wa maoni.
Though acceptable, the practice of excavating decomposed bodies present health risks, as explained by pathologist Ahmed Kaledi.
We know, for example, Egyptian mummies have been exhumed and found to have TB, and the TB is still potentially infectious. So you don't just go exhuming just because you want to empty a grave. And after exhumation, the disposal of what has been exhumed, you remember that it just becomes less material, but it still needs to be disposed in a particular way.
Tomorrow we look into the Langata cemetery that is also facing the same problem, and a land scandal that has contributed to the problem, and one that has left former Nairobi City Council personnel on the wrong side of the law. Charity Waweru for News at 8.